We're going to play a game, and this is going to be called Name That Trade Candidate. Now, what I've done is I've made a list of numbers. So we're just looking at a ton of numbers here, Jake.
Okay.
And these numbers from left to right are their field goal percentage, their three-point percentage, and their free throw percentage. And then I have the per 36 minutes stats, points, rebounds, assists, steals, turnovers, and then the money they are making this year and for the future.
Okay.
So you see 33.3 and 30.6. Those are the next two seasons.
Yep.
You see a 50 to 53 to 57 PO, that's player option.
Okay.
Then you see a 36 UFA, that's unrestricted free agent.
Yep.
So there are 7 players here. What I want you to try to do is guess who these players are. If you can get them by like saying number 3 is player A, if you can tell me that, I will give you more credit. But if you get to a point where you don't know exactly who's who, I will allow you to just guess names, and I will tell you which one they are.
Well, I know for a fact that the first blue line, the 19, 3, and 3, that's Beal. I could tell by the money.
3 and 3, that is Bradley Beal. Number 2 is Bradley Beal.
I could tell by the money.
That's $50 million this year, $53.7 next year, with a $57.1 player option for 26-27.
And I want to remind people that Giannis and Dame are also getting paid $50+ million. I believe Giannis, no, it's Dame. Dame in that third year where Beal will be getting paid 57. Dame's going to be getting paid $62 million. And then we would have to sign Giannis again to another Supermax.
Yep.
So he's going to be getting $70 million at some point.
Yep.
Which is absolutely astronomical. I'm going to assume that second blue line is Jimmy Butler.
The 24.2,
yep,
6.1. That is not Jimmy Butler.
It's not Jimmy.
But I will tell you, Jimmy Butler is on this list.
Is he the third blue line? I'm looking at the 3-point percentage. He's not a good 3-point shooter.
He is the third line. So okay. Player number 6 right here is Jimmy Butler. At 20.1, 6.2, 5.5 assists, $48.8 million this year, 52.3 player option for next year. That is Jimmy Butler.
$48 million, and he cries like my 12-year-old. My goodness. God,
so
I can't even.
Player 2 is Bradley Beal. Player 6 is Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. What conference is player 1 in?
Player 1 is in the Western Conference.
Western Conference. Okay. McCollum?
That is CJ McCollum. Number 1 is CJ McCollum at 23 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. So yes, CJ McCollum is relatively affordable. 33.3 this year, 30.6 next year. That's not terrible.
No.
Steve said Dame is due for 54 next year, 58 in 26-27. That's
okay. Then maybe it was.
I'm totally fine paying Damian Lillard that. I'm not fine paying Bradley Beal that.
Yeah. Okay. So we got McCollum.
Player 1 is McCollum. Player 2 is Beal, and player 6 is Jimmy Butler. So you have 3 out of the 7 so far.
Okay. What conference is player 3 in?
Player 3 is
29 mil.
So this player's in the Eastern Conference. I will give you a spoiler alert. This player is currently an all-star.
All-star?
He will be an all-star this year. He's currently in all-star voting.
Oh, shit. I'd just be clicking on the Bucks. I don't even be looking who's leading. Damn. He's a good free throw shooter. He's actually 40, 40, and 85. And only 29 million. I actually kind of like this. Damn. Does he play for the Hawks?
Nope.
Damn, I was really centering it on the Hawks for some reason.
A little more
on the Magic?
Nope, north of the Hawks.
God, give me another clue.
Let's see. He was traded this previous offseason.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There's so many people traded.
He was traded from the East Coast or from the West Coast to the East Coast this previous offseason. It's not Cam Thomas.
How did you know I was going to go there? Because of the points?
I'll tell you, he's south of Cam Thomas. He's south of Cam Thomas and north of the Hawks. Steve got it. Don't look at the comments. Steve got it. Steve, next time I see you,
I went full screen, so I didn't see the comments. I put my phone down. I didn't want any distractions. I'm really trying this.
Good job, Steve.
I'm
You
drawing
beat Jake to it.
Just tell me what Steve said. Show me. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, wow. Poole's averaging that?
Jordan Poole, per 36 minutes, is averaging 25.1 points, 3.5 rebounds, and almost 5 assists. Now,
holy shit.
29.6 this year, 31.8 next year, 34.0 the following year. I would entertain the idea of Chris Middleton for Jordan Poole.
My God, I don't hate that. I feel kind of weird saying that out loud. I don't hate that.
The only thing really to consider at that point is if the trading the youth for the chemistry is worth it.
Yup. You would have to rein in how erratic he is at times.
Right.
Which is obviously you only see the low lights of this guy. So that kind of kills it a little bit. But man, wow, he's got some good shooting splits, to be honest with you.
I would consider it.
Okay.
So player 1 is CJ McCollum, player 2 is Bradley Beal, player 3 is Jordan Poole, and player 6 is Jimmy Butler. So you have 4, 5, and 7 left.
All right, let's work on 7 here. He's getting paid 43, 46, 49. He's averaging 25, 5, and 5, basically a steal, 3 turnovers, 50, 40, 80. That's pretty fucking good.
Steve, that's a good point. Winning cures a lot of things, but yeah, chemistry takes a hit.
Yeah, that's fair. So, damn it. So is this guy in the West?
Nope, this guy's in the East.
Damn.
This is really, if we're looking at this list, this is really the only guy that I would be like, yes, I would trade Chris Middleton for him.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Well, so
actually,
hold on.
I previously objected to trading Chris Middleton for.
All right, so 51, 45, 81. That you would say yes to this guy.
I previously would have said no, but he's put some injury history behind him, so I've changed my tune a little bit.
It's Zach LaVine.
It's Zach LaVine.
Dude, I said Zach LaVine, and then you were finishing your statement on he has some injury history. I was like, bro, I got it. It's Zach LaVine. Nicely done.
Yeah, player 7 is Zach LaVine. He's a guy that's on the trade block. The Nuggets are currently the team that I've heard the most for Zach LaVine, but if the Bucks could do like Chris and Pat and a first-round pick for Zach LaVine,
yeah, then they could honestly just buy out Pat Connaughton because they wouldn't need him. They could buy out Pat Connaughton, allow him to sign with wherever.
And the Bulls are one of the teams that I've seen are reportedly, actually, and the Wizards as well, are teams that I've read that are potentially like on board with taking on Pat's money.
Okay.
Because he's an expiring contract. So
I need 4 and 5. So 4 is
4 and
19, 6 and 7. That's pretty good. 31 and 34 mil. He's got a player option. 48, 37, 83. 19, 6 and 7. Who's the guy that fills up the stat sheets like that?
What do you think of that? Like the assists are high, which is kind of crazy. But I mean, to get 19 points, 6 rebounds, and almost 8 assists per 36 minutes on a guy who's making less than $32 million and 34 next year.
Yeah.
Like those are pretty good numbers.
And he only has 2.6 turnovers, which is really nice for the assisted turnover thread.
Yeah.
48% from the field's not great. I don't love that. I don't hate that. 37% from the 3-point line kind of cures it a little bit. So this is obviously a guy that isn't afraid to chuck it.
I mean, you look at 48% from the field. That's higher than CJ McCollum. That's just below Bradley Beal by 0.5%. It's higher than Jordan Poole. It's higher than player 4.
Jordan Poole is playing with a bunch of people from the YMCA, though, to his credit. Where, friggin' Bradley Beal's playing with a bunch of all-stars, and he just doesn't know how to get along or share the ball. God, Eastern Conference?
Yep.
19, 6 and 7. Jesus. This is a guy on the Pistons.
Nope. He used to play for the Pistons a long time ago.
A long time ago. That's a really, really specific time frame.
A really long time ago.
Really long time ago. Dude, you know what happened a really long time ago? Today was Kobe's 81, by the way. So just wanted to give that a shout out real quick. God, 24, 19, 6, and 7. I was looking at the other one. 19, 6, and 7. God. On the Heat?
Nope.
I was going to say Tyler Hero. I'm not going to lie to you.
Nope.
Hero's been passing the ball pretty well this year.
I don't think he's slinging it like that.
He had a couple of high assist games and lower scoring games because he had to because they didn't have Jimmy Butler. I also thought because he was the 48% and the 37%.
He didn't play for the Pistons a long time ago, though.
That's true. Pistons a long time ago. Jesus, who the hell played for the Pistons a long time ago? They've had everybody, I feel like. God. A big man?
Nope.
He's a guard.
If you want to consider him a guard, he'd be tall for the position, but he's more like a small forward.
Jesus Christ, that doesn't narrow it down.
He's got really good chemistry with one of his teammates.
This one's stumping me, man. My mind is going everywhere. Nets? Bogdanovich?
No.
He's not slinging it like that. What am I talking about? Who the hell is this dude?
Player number 5 is Chris Middleton.
What? Oh, my God. He did play for the Pistons.
Yeah. Long time ago, Chris Middleton played for the Pistons. Got great chemistry with one of his teammates. Chris Middleton's per 36-minute numbers are 19.3 points, 6 rebounds, 7.7 assists, and he's making less than $32 million a year.
Damn. That puts things into perspective.
That's what this game was supposed to do. So, would you like to guess the player in the middle? This is one of the guys that I would maybe consider trading Chris Middleton for, but this player is an unrestricted free agent next season. His team kind of made a trade in the offseason that maybe they shouldn't have, and it's made their team kind of weird. And now they have a couple other stars that are maybe being shipped out. One that's been shopped in the offseason because they couldn't come to an extension agreement, and that's what results in him being an unrestricted free agent. So that 24, 6, and 5.6 assists guy, you want to take a stab at who that is?
Oh, you just gave me so much to digest there. Made their team kind of weird. I instantly went Timberwolves.
Same conference, much farther south.
Okay. For some reason, when you said much farther south, my mind went to Spurs, but they didn't make a trade in the offseason.
You gotta go a little east, but still in the Western Conference, to
Dallas?
a place that has snow that shouldn't.
Dallas?
Not Dallas, still farther east.
Shit. This is New Orleans?
It is New Orleans.
This is shit. I always forget his name. Played for the Lakers.
He did.
What the hell is his name? He is hurt right now, and he's ugly and has a terrible beard and mustache. He's very tall.
Yeah, 6'8".
Fuck is his name, dude? I'm blanking. Damn it. Brandon Ingram.
Damn it.
I knew it was going to come to me.
So, in the order on this list, player number 1 is CJ McCollum. Player number 2 is Bradley Beal. Yep. Player number 3 is Jordan Poole. Player number 4 is Brandon Ingram. Player number 5 is Chris Middleton. Player number 6 is Jimmy Butler. And player number 7 is Zach LaVine. It is Brandon Ingram. So, McCollum, Beal, Poole, Ingram, Middleton, Jimmy Butler, and Zach LaVine. You look at these 7 players. I mean, is there any of them that you would, scream out to you that say, I want that guy, or that I would trade Chris for that guy?